all that was lost on the way. There was nothing to do and nowhere to run. There was nothing that I could say. Dust in my eyes enough to tell me what to do. And the bullet you left in my thigh, well, I'm giving it back to you. It wasn't always that easy, no, it wasn't always that slow. I just thought you'd like to know this time. I just thought you'd like to know. Tell your mother what you did to me that day. Or when she asked you where you found success, did you simply turn away? I'm coming for you now, and I'm coming for her too. When you're in the ground, well, maybe I'll be done with you. It wasn't always that easy, no, it wasn't always that slow. And when the gun was cocked and when the bullet was set, well, there was nowhere left to go. It wasn't always that easy, no, it wasn't always that slow. I just thought you'd like to know this time, I just thought you'd like to know. And was I wrong? Was it faded from the start, or did I stand a chance at all? Here I wait inside a bar for that crowd radio and the file, and it's coming for me now. Oh, it's coming for her too. And when you're in the ground, well, then we'll still have close. That's what we can do. We can do. We can do. The dust in my eyes enough to tell me what to do. And the bullet you left in my thigh, well, I'm giving it back to you. It wasn't always that easy, no, it wasn't always that slow. I just thought you'd like to know this time, I just thought you'd like to know.
Screw it, we're gonna do it live. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Let's go. How is it going, my good friend, Mr. Dale? Alright, turn that down to there. So, one thing, if you could, try and type something into the chat. I want to see if something is working correctly. Because I just started... or I just tried to put in a chat box here today. I don't know if it worked, but I wonder if the chat box is working. So you should post something in the chat box while I get the game up and running. Bubbles and stuff, please show up. It doesn't look like it's actually coming up. I wonder if I have to have the thing up here? Shoot. I don't know if my chat box is working. I might need to talk to you or something, Slim, about the chat box. Because I'm trying to get it to work in OBS, and it's just not going. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong here. But we'll just hide it for now. I tried to get the chat box working for like an hour here. Doesn't look like it's working, though. Shoot. I will eventually get that chat box working so that we can see that, but let's get Forza Motorsport loaded in. I'm using OBS with Stream Elements, so I tried to add it with Stream Elements, but I'm just not sure if I'm doing it right. Add an element. That's kind of what I thought I needed to do. But I can't find like an actual chat box. Yeah. If I go to widgets, it just shows me like counters and follower goals stuff, which I don't really care. Yeah, so maybe sometime offline I'll talk to you about it. So, we're still in the endurance season here. I've done the one endurance race and I got second place. We're not doing that one again. We're gonna just do this Pinnacle Endurance number 2 at Silverstone. But we got, you know, all these different endurance things we can do. Classic cars. So. Forza isn't full screen. Yeah, because it's not full screen for me either. It'll turn full screen once I get into game. So it's got black bars here right now. That's normal. Or it should be normal. So let's go to Pinnacle, this Pinnacle Endurance though. And we've got some cars already. Let's look at what cars I have. I have 5 eligible cars in this, looks like hypercar kind of endurance format here. I've done the most laps on the Ginetta there. I also have the Acura that I've done quite a few laps in. I've actually got 2 of those Acuras. Interesting. So I think I could do that Cadillac, the 2021 Cadillac. I just got this Porsche though. I should really do the Porsche, shouldn't I? Let's do the Porker. At Silverstone, X class is the highest level I can go. Let's increase the speed as much as we can. Tire compound, there's nothing we're going to be able to do there. Nothing I'm going to be able to do there. Hey, Barlett. Thanks for joining. I'm actually going to do something here just so I don't have that up on my screen anymore. There we go. And now for setups. I guess I could find a tune. I haven't done the find a tune a ton. P performance. I need the car to be easier to drive. Le Mans removes understeer, stable at high speed, good grip at low speed. The only G is the Cadillac. Yeah, this is a pretty new car, so good all around, best for handling. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna try I'm gonna try a somebody's tune, because that's one thing I haven't tried too much in this game. I've tried to make my own tunes as much as possible, so I haven't tried this too much, and we'll allocate some of that. So I don't know how it's gonna work in this game though, because you know sometimes the tuning can be a bit weird. So nope, I don't want to remove the tune. So we'll just try it out and see how it goes. If I don't like it in the practice, I'll just try doing something myself. So we'll try it out.
To win here at the challenging historic Silverstone.
Actually, you know, now that you say that, I want to see if my display setting, yeah, my display setting is correct there. So fuel and tire, this is a 20 lap race. We're not going to have enough fuel for the whole race. But if we can put half fuel in, that'll get us to lap there. Let's check the soft tires and see how long the soft tires last. And we'll start practice. We'll see how this car operates. We're going to try and do 2 of these endurance races if we can. Woo! Looks like multi-class racing here. Look at how much more speed and get up and go I have than that other Porsche in front of me. Oh, I'm doing good on the knee. Thank you for the concern though. Appreciate it. I'm feeling really good on the knee today. Obviously won't overdo it too much. One thing about this game I really don't like is the brakes. Just feels really odd. Agreed. What is he running into me for? A little bit oversteery on corner exit. Feels good overall, though. Oh, come on. Oh, that felt good. Feeling pretty good. Get in there.
Starts in 5 minutes.
Woof. Let's go get some new tires on and try again. The good thing about this game, though, is that it doesn't actually impact my knee that much. Like, it actually feels pretty good on my knee. Like, it actually feels pretty good on my knee to play this game because the brakes are so sensitive. I don't have to brake too hard to get the desired outcome for most cars. So it actually is pretty good for my knee, this game in particular. Let's try this view. Kind of cool to see the inside of the car. Whoops. Wow, you just hit that bump there on that inside of maggots, and you just lose the car. I like this view a little better. You can see a bit more. Not as many distractions. Try to cut those corners as much as I can right now and try and see how fast of a lap I can get. Good timing through there. Whew. Lost a lot of time with that little slide there. That's okay.
Seconds.
Endurance drift. Ooh, geez, man, you gotta get some sleep then. If I was running on that, I'd be struggling. So looking at the current timings, fuel and tire. So we're looking at doing the hard tire, and if we can go the full distance of the stint, maybe plus a few, that would be the best. That would be the best. Looking at the timings right now, yeah, the best cars are right now. are in the X class. Shoot. How did they get their Porsches? I think my car is just not going to be fast enough. But we'll have to see if I can beat them in pit stops and stuff. That's way better than my car. Are they... That's not the hypercar stuff, is it? That's not hypercars. We'll see how it goes. Let's go to the race. They say I'm gonna finish here. There's no way. We'll start there. There's no way I'm finishing there. Those are the wrong times. They have to be. That's nowhere close to the times I was seeing in the in practice. Nowhere close. Okay, I think I'm ready though. All right, let's go into it. It's like 24 laps. Let's do it. Oh goodness. Are you kidding me? I barely touched him. That's a penalty? It does not show car class. You are not blind. You just have to tell from what you see. The first 12 cars are gonna be the prototypes, and then the last 12 cars are going to be like the GT3s. This car is just not fast enough. I just get eaten alive in the corners. Well, I think it's like a mix of both. because they just throw them into like the same category of car. So I think this is technically like Porsche's new like hypercar, if I'm not mistaken. But the cars from like 2019 or something, they are... I'm not even close. But the cars from like 2019 or something, those wouldn't be hypercars because the hypercar didn't exist in the way we know it today. You know? I mean, we could test that theory. There's no way I'm winning this race. I mean, we can test that theory here. Because, yeah, look. Yeah, that's the old Porsche, the 919. That's... Ginetta is an old Ginetta. Yeah. I mean, you could see it in my performance class, too. I bet if we go back to quit event, because I'm not going to win at this point. I'm fine with restarting. I bet if I go back, pick a Ginetta, I'm going to have way more pace. So if I do this, let's restart the series. And so that Porsche is fully upgraded to the highest level it can go. That's 2017, so that's an older car. That's the new hypercar, I believe. 2015 Nismo, yeah, that's an old car as well. Ginetta's 2019. Yeah, these Cadillacs are lower class or lower than they're in a lower class. So actually, if I go back to the eligible car here, yeah, 2020 Acura is a lower power. I bet if I pick this Ginetta, I'll be instantaneously much faster. Let's find a setup again. MP Dominator. Balanced. I wouldn't play an R Factor 2. I wouldn't play that game. I have R Factor 2. That's the same way with me and iRacing. Like, I really love what they do. What game is this? This is Forza. Says I'm playing R Factor 2? Yeah, no, I'm not playing R Factor 2. I'm playing Forza Motorsport. I have to change that because it's probably trying to like pick a game or pick a game as like it's trying to automatically pick a game, but it's wrong.
On the opposite side of Silverstone's front straight, the hangar straight reminds us that this was originally a World War II airfield. Today, it will be a great place to overtake.
Oh yeah, look it. You don't even have nearly as much fuel either. So, you know what? If I would have kept in that race, I would have had them on pit stop advantage probably. I mean, I was losing so much time a lap, it wouldn't have really mattered that much. But here, let's go to fuel and tire again, and let's see. Let's put like a couple laps of fuel. Let's put the soft tires on, see how long they last. Let's try it now. I bet I'm gonna be way faster. Oh, and the brakes are way easier in this car too. See, the thing is, it's putting hypercars and these old LMP cars in the same class. And it just shouldn't be doing that. Because this game doesn't understand the difference between those, even though there's like a massive difference. Gearing is completely different. I mean, guess you'd expect that. There's still a lot of hate around this game, and rightfully so, I think. I think they've done a lot to make it much better. There's still a lot they could do to make it even better, to do even more. I was talking last week that I might do a video on some of those items. Because I did some initial thoughts, like when the game first came out. Come on. Look at how much smoother this car is on the brakes too. There's no difference in terms of my assists either. It's just that much easier to brake. Woo! I think it still deserves a lot of the negative attention though. I still like this game because for me, the variety still is so much better than anything else that I can get for the price. And for that, I will continue playing. All right. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, you stupid Corvette. Honestly, I would say you're probably right. Because given the feeling, even in this game, which isn't the most accurate, I'd say you're spot on.
5 minutes till race start.
I think I'm ready. We'll do this. Wait, how did I? So is the Porsche in a different class than me? I think the Porsche might be in a different class than me. I don't know how it's calculating that because it's saying that I'm not the top right now, even though according to what it's showing me, I am the top. Driver list. Yeah, look at that. What is that? Those X-Class cars all near the top there. You know, I don't understand the classes sometimes in this game. But for fuel and tire, we're going to go on the medium tire. We're going to try to split this up into 3 chunks. We're going to give it max fuel. Actually, we could split it up into 2 chunks, maybe. Let's try to. We're going to try to just split it up into 2 big chunks. Got to pit right on lap 12, but we should be able to do this. It says I'm going to finish 4th. Still thinks I'm going to finish 4th. We'll shoot for 4th then. We'll shoot for a podium. That's what we're going to shoot for. We're not shooting for a win. All right. I think that Porsche Team Hybrid is just the best car for this thing, you know? I think it's just the highlight car. It's supposed to be the best car for this, if you want to win it. I don't really care about winning. I just want to get on the podium. The last time I wouldn't have even been close, so. Oop, a little bit of bumpage. Oh, he's still bumping me. Goal is no penalties, so. Gotta navigate the nerds here. All right. A few positions taken there. Ooh. Turned into me a little bit there. That's a substantially lower weight. A little bit of a break. Oh, goodness, dude. There's just nowhere for me to go. Fourth place. Gaining on those guys up front. Come on. Here we go. We are gaining on those guys in the lead. Let's get into the flow state here. Let's get into Larson's flow state. Speaking of Larson, somebody should send him the link. He said he'd watch, but I forgot to send him the link. Now that I'm close, it's kind of harder to close that last little bit of distance. Not pushing as hard though. That last little sector there, I lose a lot of time to these cars up front. Okay, let's take these guys down one at a time here. Oh, too far. Okay, let's get these guys. Let's get that car rotated there. Closer than ever here. Not the greatest cops. Gotta brake a little bit so I don't get that penalty. Dang it, lost a lot of time there. Okay, this is where things get spicy. Up against the traffic now. That's 2 cars down, 2 cars down. Due to traffic. He's right on me. See, this is where you can make up a ton of time on these guys. As they try to navigate as they try to navigate these lower class cars, they're gonna start to struggle. A little bit of contact there between that Dodge Viper. I'm actually technically in first right now. And that's first, baby. Time to go away with it. Let's go. Now we just run a clean race. A little bit of contact there. Not too bad though. Oh yeah, let's go. Multi-class is so much fun. Let's do that. He's coming back to me there. I'm not out of the woods yet. Oh, a little bit deep, a little bit too deep there. No. Oh no, I outbrake myself there. That's okay. We got this. Goodness, he's got some pace on him. What do you mean by relative? The relative is just up there in the time gap. Like, you mean like relative timing from your last lap? I get that at different sectors. Like split right there, split to my best time. I didn't understand it the last time, maybe. Are you kidding
Total time
me?
penalty is about half a second.
Come on. Okay, we're doing that. Okay. Found a nice gap there. Just gotta keep gaining on him. I think we're in a good state here. Whew. Woo! What am I doing? Okay, take it easy. I don't think it's gonna rain or anything though. If it does, that'd be crazy. Oh shoot. What am I doing? Ah. I lost my focus for a second. And I lost the car. Oh no! Oh my gosh, I've lost it. Oops. Oh goodness. We're gonna go repair. We're this far into it. Oh, he's got damage too. I maybe gave some damage to the guy in front of me. Uh-oh. Skip that. Submit everything. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Putting on those medium tires. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to frighten you. We're still in it. We're gonna have argy-bargy arms out now. Let's go. Let's get a podium. I just wanted to make this more interesting. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, I just wanted to make things more interesting. going on the inside. Let's go. Oh goodness, lost it a little bit there. Put that GT3 in the way. Oh yeah, there we go. Gotta make yourself space when you can, right? Four more laps. 5 more laps, really. Whew, all right. He's just getting stuck behind the bots. Yes.
3 left.
He has got some pace on me, that's for sure. Come on. Got to get to these GT3s to give me a buffer for the last lap. Last lap.
One more lap.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's go. Let's bring it home. Oh, let's go, baby. That's good. It's good stuff.
P1.
Oh, thank you to I just got Extinguish or Extinguish. Sim Racing. Thank you for the sub. I just saw that on my phone and then I saw it over here. I really need to get my stuff together for I really need to get my stuff together when it comes to my stream overlays and stuff, so I can actually see it and get something in my ear. Yeah, look at that mighty Janetta in between some of the big powerhouses. Yeah, that was dicey for a while, but using those GT3s as some backup, or as like basically a buffer, that really helped. Okay, we're gonna do one more series, one more racing series with the endurance stuff. So we've gotten the second place there, the first place there. We can do retro endurance or global endurance. I think this is gonna be touring cars, a Brands Hatch. Could be wrong. This one's at Watkins Glen, so I could do a Watkins Glen or a Brands Hatch. Doesn't really matter to me which one. If you guys have anything, actually, is there one more? No, that opens up. That opens up in a week. Classic endurance. That'll be fun with some classic cars. I think retro sounds fun at Watkins full. That sounds pretty fun to me. So I think we'll do that. Yeah, we already got one. Watkins.
American sports car racing.
American sports car racing. All right, so what cars do we have here? Some beasts of a cars to drive is what these are. We've got that Ford. Let's look at my eligible cars first. So we have the Buick, the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme Trans Am. That's my highest level car. But we have the Buick and the Mustang as well. Let's use the Mustang. Or actually, no, let's use the Oldsmobile, the Trans Am. Just because I have a livery for it, and I've got room to upgrade this, basically. So let's do a setup manager. Let's find a tune and see if we can get up to that top rung. Actually, what does it say? We can go up to 900. Let's do a setup. Let's try it out. Let's see if there's something that I can use here. Um, in-game money. You buy cars with in-game money. Yeah. So this game, you can buy some cars with real money. They just come out in like car packs and stuff. But this one, this game, most of the cars you can get. Most of the cars you can get for. Most of the cars you can get through like the in-game store and stuff. So that's the highest you can get it. 844 max performance. So if I just give this everything it has. Yeah, I think that is all that it can take. Wow. So that is all that it takes. So I will say that it handles strange. This game handles weird. It doesn't handle as good as obviously. It doesn't handle obviously as good as ACC. I wouldn't say it handles as good as iRacing in some of the cases that I've seen. Although for the low power cars, it handles really well. Low power cars in this game, I think, actually handle incredibly well. It's when you get to like, it's oddly when you get to like GT3 is that the handling does become to get a bit floaty in some cases. But it's weird because sometimes GT3s will feel really good and sometimes they'll feel really bad. Same with some of those prototype cars that I was just driving. Some of them feel really good to drive and feel okay, like feel fine, and feel like, hey, I'm actually driving a high power, LMP car. Some of them feel like you can't keep it on the road. A lot of these cars, these Trans Ams, are very similar to that. Most of them are very difficult to drive. So we'll see how this goes. We'll exit without saving. One thing that I'm going to do real quick. We're going to do a coffee break real quick. Give me a moment. I'm going to use the bodily fluids receptacle, and then I will be back. Let's find a tune. I saw that there was that max, best for grip, best for speed. We'll try it. We're gonna try it. Ooh. It's kind of nice to not have to think about doing setups. I will say, setups can be stressful sometimes. All right.
Racing on local public roads ended in 1956 when the Watkins Glen Road
Fuel
course
and
opened,
tires.
immediately
Let's
attracting top
try the
international race
medium.
events and champion drivers.
Yes, this is the band that I normally play before ZRL streams, and all of their music is copyright claim free, or they're DMCA free is what it's called. And they just happen to be my favorite band in the whole entire world, so yeah, I play them. Yes, all of the songs though are from the band. Like I said, I love this band so much. They are my favorite. So I've seen them in concert. I love what they do. They're awesome. Good Kid is the name of the band. I don't have a connection. I have met them like at the concerts and stuff. But they just do DMCA free stuff, and I got into them. I got into them when they were just kind of getting off the ground a little bit. Because they only did, for a while, they only did like singles, and it wasn't until I think it was 2019 when they came out with their first like EP, or 2018. And so they came out with the EP in 2019, 2018, and that the way that they release songs is they'll release like 4 singles, and then they'll do an EP of 6 songs. So they'll add like 2 new songs to the EP. So now they have 4 EPs out, so they have quite a few songs. But when I first started listening to them, they only had 3 songs out, and I immediately was like, these guys slap, and they just instantly became my favorite band. And yeah, I don't know, every single song they make is an absolute banger, and I love it. I know it's not for everyone, because they're not for everyone, because I do know a lot of people who really don't like their music, like my dad. but they're just exactly my sound. Every single one of their songs I've enjoyed. Some I obviously like more than others. And in concert, they're just as good as they are on the albums. But yeah, I really love them. Yeah, they're pretty hype. Yeah, on Spotify every year too. I'm like in the top 1% of listeners every year because I play them on the streams, and like 90% of the time I'm playing them on my car rides to and from like work and stuff. They are awesome. I can't wait until they come back to like my area and do like another tour or something, because I will definitely be going to that concert if I can. If I can, obviously. So I've been to two of their concerts already. Both in Chicago. Both were awesome. Oh yeah, dude, we don't need to practice anymore. It's a tough car to drive, but it's quick. So, I'll take it. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And they have like 8-bit versions of their song as well for like a little video game thing they created. So, I have them as well on the list. Okay. We're gonna do this. Yeah, I don't mind crowds, so it makes it really easy. I actually love crowds and like I haven't been to a ton of concerts, but I love going to Good Kid concerts. The first one I was like right up in the front row, and I had so much fun. And I went there thinking like, oh my gosh, I am like an OG fan, because they had just started to pop off when they went on tour. They were getting a lot more like traffic in from their like their second I think their second EP when I went to their first concert, and they had maybe a few other songs in their repertoire that they had ready, but I was like so excited. I'm an OG fan. 2017. I get there, the whole front row in front of me, I start talking to them. They've all been listening since the first song dropped in 2015, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not even close. These guys are 2 years ahead of me. They're like OG fans, like mods on their Discord sort of deal. But yeah, you would have probably liked the second concert because they did have seats away from the floor. You may have been okay there, but yeah, not every venue's like that though. The first venue, definitely. Yeah, I'm a fake OG fan. Not really. I just came in later to the game. All right, let's get into it though. They think I'm gonna finish first, but we'll start in 12th. You know, we'll start in 12th. Or should I start at the? I should have started at the back. But anyway, let's do this thing. The one thing about this car I don't like is this view. Now, what's your favorite band? I have to ask. Because you can't just say your favorite band and then not tell me. Soundgarden, okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's okay that I'm like 5 seconds faster than these guys. Otherwise, I'd be in a lot more trouble. I'm not familiar, so I'm gonna have to look them up when I'm done with the stream. I'm not familiar with those bands. So what kind of music would that fall into? Is that like rock? Bit heavier. Oh shoot! I was looking at. Don't destroy the car. Okay, we're good. See, I should maybe focus on driving. Especially when these cars are wobbly. I don't mind punk. It depends on, I mean, Good Kid is inspired by like early 2000s punk bands, so there's heritage there. Oh. You know, I still gained time on that lap, even though it was a bad lap. You know, I'm really glad I'm doing this right now and not mowing the lawn like I'm supposed to. Start and make some moves. Oh my gosh, those front. Okay. You just can't get ahead. It's hard to pass. I need to use the straights to pass. It's the only chance. And look at how much more grip he's got through the corners. Don't want to run into the back of this guy going into the bus stop. Oh, shoot. Oh. So, you mentioned that they are getting rid of DRS as we know it, I think. And that's where like the active arrow and everything's going to come into play, and where those like Y mode and Z mode are coming into play. I don't know all the details of what that entails. Like what is Y mode and Z mode? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what that means. But they're like two different modes that you can switch between, and depends on battery power. I think actually Y mode, Z mode's like battery power thing. And then there's like an active arrow component, like on any straight you can turn it on. Or above a certain speed you can turn it on. Oh, geez. That's not what you want to do. Lost that position right there. They said I'd win this pretty handily, but this is actually kind of difficult to... See, the problem with doing X amount of push to pass on a certain, like, you could maybe do it on a lap, but with problem of doing it between, like, the whole race, with F1, since the cars are not the same, some people might have their push to pass better understood than others, and I don't think that's the right place to do a development war in the push to pass zone. I think the right way to do it is the battery or the energy harvesting and utilization. And you may have to limit how much you can use throughout a lap, but I'd say limiting it how you use it throughout the race could get really overpowered for some teams. IndyCar can get away from it because their cars are pretty much all the same. And sure, there's some tuning and stuff that they can do, but the push to pass is equal between the cars. So you can get away with that, I think. And love it or hate it, F1 is not a spec series. So there's pros and cons to it, obviously. Like the racing in a spec series is always going to be closer. But then you can get really cool development battles like you're seeing between Red Bull and McLaren right now that you wouldn't get across teams in like IndyCar. Yeah, like that development battle is just not there because everyone's on a level playing field already. So you don't really get to see where that innovation in terms of how you interpret, you know, different rules and how you enact it. You don't get to see that in other, you know, in other things. You know, some series like GT3, you can see a little bit of that in the aerodynamics of the car because the engines are supposed to be so balanced, and the cars are really supposed to be balanced too, but how different cars operate to different environments, you know, you want your car to be able to be utilized and successful in all different environments when it comes to the BOP. And that's where GT3 cars manufacturers, like, you know, with their new iterations of the car, work to improve. Like, sure, it's going to be balanced at the end of the day, but there still is development that they can do to make the car better. Oh gosh, that was a big hit. Seems like we're okay, but I put way too much fuel in this than what I would need. But that's okay. Yeah, if you love close racing, right now F1 is probably some of the best, which usually you can't say that. Lando and Max have been going at it. Come on. Come on, get up there. What was that? He bumped me. Let's go. Don't die. Let's go. What a move. We're gonna go one more lap. Get a +1 on my tires. So we got minor tire wear now. Let's do that. Let's get the new tires. Skip that. Don't need fuel. Nice quick pit stop. Hopefully you're not hurting yourself too bad. A little bit rude, but needs to get out of my way. Oh, whatever.
Penalty is about half a second.
Get over yourself, dude. Yeah, it's a good thing that this is going to be the last race because I'm feeling it in the knee now. Gaining so much time on him. You should have pit earlier. I know his tires are shot. Come on. Gaining some time on me here. That's my best lap. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh. I think I dipped my toes into the grass there. Not good, not good. Is it because the car's getting lighter? I'm still gaining on him.
3 to go.
Woof! Car's getting a bit squirrely. Come on. Come on. go. I'll take that. I'll take that. That was bad, but I'll take it. I don't understand why it's got, I mean, I guess the fuel load has gotten much lighter, so there is that, but it's gotten really light. Like, this car is tough to drive now, light.
Last lap.
A little bit of drifting through that bus stop chicane there. A little drifting down the hill. Ooh. That was really close.
Good work.
Oh,
We finished P1.
oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, that was tough. That was tough. Oh my gosh. Whew. Got the win. Oh, goodness gracious. That was close. My knee is ready to be done now. Oh, gonna make some chicken nuggies. And I'm gonna rest now, because I deserve those chicken nuggies after that one. Goodness gracious. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. Oh, 2 wins. 2 wins in the tour. So let's go. Let's go. Well, guys, I think that's probably going to be the end. Actually, that's definitely going to be the end, because I'm exhausted and ready for some lunch, because I haven't eaten any lunch. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate the support. Please leave a like and subscribe and share it to everyone you know, because the more you guys throw into this and the more that we can spread this, the better. So the more often that I can do these streams. So thank you guys for your support. Really appreciate it. You guys are the best. have a wonderful rest of the night, and I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because it's the 4th of July for the United States, but hopefully on Friday you'll see me for some racing. So thanks, guys. Have a good one, and peace.
I'm running out of string. And I ruin everything. But I'm running out of string. Turn back and you'll still find me. And I ruin everything. Turn back and you'll still find me. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins. The flowers hang a violet hue. The clocks run back, and so should you. Les Jenny starts her old refrain. The seasons change, the walls remain. I can't recall my mother's name, nor will I use it if I do. But I'm running out of string. And I ruin everything. But I'm running out of string. Turn back and you'll still find me. And I ruin everything. Turn back and you'll still find me. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins. At the premiere, I don't know